I had my first time of really interesting trip in Baikal, in frozen Lake Baikal. Also with Declan, probably you met him, Declan McElroy.
Yeah,
so
the adventure motorcyclist who was on our podcast.
Yes,
he's sitting behind the camera.
Hey, Declan. Yeah, so it was also a tough thing, since you go out in the middle of nowhere, and then it's not so easy to foresee other things, because you're on the lake, so you don't have places to warm up a little, or now I have to remember it's a lot of tough. There's a lot of tough things, and maybe it's in the first time there's not a tough thing here, but it creates a lot of problems if not taken care of. In terms of camera, in terms of all the equipment and so on. For example, yesterday we were going out with these snowmobiles up to the glacier, to the mountains, and then I was ready to get the drone, but apparently it was closed, and you cannot closed. It didn't work because it was frozen, and you cannot. Then you have to think, either you put somewhere here, behind your clothes, the drone. Either you make up some warm package there, So, but then if you have a lot of things like a camera, like a lens, and so on, you cannot put everything here. So some things have to go. Yeah.
And you need to find solutions in the moment. And I would just think, first of all, what's happening internally, you seem to stay calm. That's my impression. And at the same time, you have customers that expect you probably to be ready at all times. I don't know. So what helps you to maintain, clarity in mind and to think of solutions? Or wouldn't you rather want to say, like, what, it's not happening, or that's, but what's going on inside of you in such moments?
First of all, meditation helps. I do meditation. This gives me a kind of an anchor of calmness inside, and in certain situations, like stressful situations. Okay, do what you have to do. This is the, I could say, and I can give a lot of credits for meditation. Practicing meditation is like, as I said, and it's an anchor in all my life. It's otherwise I'll be, oh my God, I would be stressed out. I'd be stressed out, without energy, really exhausted. Yeah, because sometimes I cannot sleep at night. I have to work. I have in these kind of situations and this kind of projects, I need to deliver. So I filmed. I took pictures during the daytime. I have to put all the things together. At some point, I have to create at least a short video, but still editing, post-production, and so on. It takes a lot of time. So it happens at the nighttime. So it asks for a lot of energy and concentration. And, some few minutes of meditation always helps to get the energy back, concentration, to control yourself, not to be stressed. Do not go there to this bubble of stress and so yeah.
It's a nice picture. Thank you for sharing that. And then still, when you're out there now in these moments of meditation, I would assume you're very present, but then when you're out there, as you say, to deliver, also focusing on the project, that's how I'm imagining it, but I'm curious to hear what it feels like for you, that you're in an in-between world, like you are somewhere, like here you are, or yesterday you're on the glacier, but at the same time you're dealing with your job and looking through lenses and looking at camera screens. So how much presence, or how much of the of the surrounding you're in, can you really absorb in these moments?
Well, there's a different being in presence, in my opinion, and sitting down and enjoying the view.
Yeah.
Being present while I work, it's a must. So I have to always be ready and alert about everything that's happening. So if I'm going out, light, good. What is happening after 5 minutes? Oh, more light. Today is going to be, sun is shining.
Yeah.
What is the best shots? Of course, thinking about work, but observation is continuously going on. So this is quite simple, but sometimes there is a thing, people are going, and I have to document people and their conversations, and you cannot ask, they're not actors, you cannot ask for, can you repeat? Can you say this? Can you say that? You have to always be present what they're speaking. You have to always be in the moment and understand what is going on.
Yeah.
And so this is it asks for being present. It's a must. Otherwise I'll be, oh, that's a nice mountain and everything, So it's a different kind of presence than just relaxing and being a mountain, a scenery. I take a lot, I take it in, I have those moments, not too much, but the work that I do requires a lot of presence.